Alhaji Saheed Alaran, you are welcome. All other distinguished leaders on the high table, distinguished teachers of Oyo State, members of press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm exceedingly grateful to Almighty Allah for the singular honor done on us to witness this epoch-making event of 2022 edition of World Teachers Day, World Teachers Day celebration. If what crosses my heart is right, I guess that you are also happy to be part of this history-making event. As democratically elected servant leader of teachers in our various capacities, our major duty is to celebrate teaching personnel who serve us over the time limit indelible in the annals of history of education in Nigeria, and by extension, the world of teaching as a whole. Teachers are indispensable individuals whose impact in building a nation through impartation of knowledge and transfer of societal norms cannot be underestimated. The strength of economy of a nation rests on the shoulder of teachers who holistically determine the quantum of personnel in form of professionals that manage its resources. These and many more position teachers as the life wires of a nation whose effort needs to be celebrated globally. Hence, the institution of the World Teachers Day celebration. The World Teachers Day celebration is a global event that is being celebrated annually to honor and appreciate teachers for their dedication and commitment to their career and their contribution to society. It was universally put in place to appreciate, assess, and suggest ways of improving education globally. The event, which is also known as International Teachers Day, had its root in ILO, International Organization, UNESCO recommendations, which was unanimously adopted by a special intergovernmental conference of teachers of education of members nations in Paris, that is France, on 5th of October 1966. But for the purpose of record keeping, the World Teachers Day was officially inaugurated by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO, at the 44th session of the International Conference on Education in Geneva on 5th of October 1994. And since then, the celebration has also been celebrated and observed globally. To make the event worthwhile, a topical issue of global interest is usually being treated as the theme of the celebration every year. The essence is to purposefully create a common front towards improving the standard of education within the academic region of the UNESCO member nations. At one time or the other, we know some of the previous themes that have been examined by professionals whose academic pedigree and contributions have defined our education system. In 2017, the theme was Teaching in Freedom, Empowering Teachers. In 2018, the right to education means the right to a qualified teacher. The theme for 2019, Young Teachers, the future of profession. The theme for that of 2020, Teachers, leading in crisis, reimagining the future. And that of 2021, Teachers at the heart of education recovery. But ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this year edition of 2022 of World Teachers Day is the transformation of education begins with teachers. And who is going to do justice to this? This particular theme shall be critically and studiously examined by a labor veteran, no other person than Honorable Comrade Ibrahim Ishola. Please stand up for recognition. Comrade Bolomagbe. Taken as a whole, this year edition of World Teachers Day celebration is unique in all its ramifications because it is being aimed at complementing efforts of the Oyo State government led by our governor, our father, Governor Seyi Makinde, FNSC, whose leadership, foresight, and principle have changed the educational narrative and landscape of Oyo State through good welfare packages for teachers. Shall we appreciate His Excellency for that? Mention needs to be made of His Excellency achievement. Let me read one after the other. Regular and prompt payment of salaries. As we are expecting October salary, I want to tell you that in some other states, They have just about last week they collected May salary. You can see, and some are being hold almost about 12-13 months salary arrears. Full payment of government approved 30,000 national minimum wage. Look, let me tell you this, as an insider, before I became the state chairman, I happened to be the treasurer for the 9th state committee of state, which we call Edo Local. That is Lagos, Oyo, Osun, Ekiti, Edo, Kwara, and Delta. We have a committee that we put on where we always, reappraise the activities of each and every one of these states under our jurisdiction. And I want to tell you that at one time or the other, each time we do this, we are at par with Lagos State. It's either we beat Lagos or Lagos beat us in one area or the other. But all other states, some other states, they used to come behind us. So when I say that, these are some of the things that the governor is doing on our state, we are far ahead of other states. I want to rejoice with us that God has given us the governor that is teachers friendly. Provision of infrastructure into public schools. Total evacuation of an administrative clock of 6 years promotion waiting period in primary school. This was done through the enactment of an enabling circular towards the event. Let me tell you this. This particular problem has been there 28 years ago. Some of us who are now in the teaching service, we met it, as it is. That is, if you are on level 13 and you are in primary school, you are going to wait for 6 years before you are promoted to level 14. It has been on. Successive government letters have been written to them, memo written, but without any kind of approval. And I want to tell you that His Excellency graciously, through the effort of the State National Basic Education Board and some of our like the Commissioner for Information, Commissioner for Education, who also, behind the curtain had their effort. This, we got approval, gracious approval that code should be removed completely, and that has been removed. So teachers of the level 13 now can now move to level 14 without any interest. And what we are going to use is just 3 years. We are now at par with other civil service. I want to appreciate His Excellency for that. Prompt and regular promotion of teachers, and of course, we can all attest to that. Payment of leave allowance up to year 2021. I am telling you, I don't want to mention state here. In the Southwest geopolitical zone, apart from Lagos, what Lagos is doing is that they pay on the time of service or your age. That's what they are doing. But here in Oyo State, apart from our secondary school, at the primary school level, what we normally do is that we pay annually. But I want to tell you that up to year 2021, we leave allowance for Oyo State and we pay. There are some of these our other states who up to now they are owing 10 years leave allowance and so many. Even some have even told their workers that they are no longer interested in paying leave allowance. So we need to be grateful to His Excellency for paying this. And let me report this. Just last week, Friday, the same honor that His Excellency used to give to teaching sector, especially NUT, we had an opportunity to meet with His Excellency again with the national leadership, where His Excellency told us that the leave allowance for 2022 will be paid before the end of the year. We need to appreciate him for this. Creation of 10 inspectorate zones which pave way for the appointment of teachers as Inspector General of Education and Permanent Secretary. This is for easy administration, and that is why I want to welcome and want them to stand up for recognition again for our Inspector Generals. Please stand up for recognition. Yes. This is the handbook of His Excellency. Other states are not having this Inspector Generals, so we want to appreciate His Excellency for that. Please sit down. Upward review of payment of housing and car loans to our teachers. Regular payment of pension and gratuity to retirees, particularly teachers. Our retirees are here. They are getting their money. Immediately we are still on the service get our money. They are also receiving their money. We appreciate government for this. Provision of COVID-19 palliative and relief materials. We want to thank His Excellency for this. we all enjoy it. We thank God for that. Even when we are not going to our classrooms, we were still receiving salary during COVID-19, and that actually sustained us. We thank God for this. Approval of school running grant for easy administration of schools by the school's heads. Recruitment of 5,000 qualified teachers in Oyo State Public Secondary Schools. I want to believe no state of federation throughout the country today has had it so good as we are having it. I have never seen a state who has recruited up to 3,000 teachers. I am trying to be corrected. Though our neighboring state, they are recruiting, consider they recruit 1,800, 1,200. The highest is by a particular state, I don't want to mention, which is 2,000. So here in Oyo State, we recruited 5,000 teachers, into the services of TESCOM. We thank His Excellency for this. Conversion of 700 qualified non-teaching staff to teaching personnel to further reinforce the teaching workforce in the sector. Mass promotion of qualified secondary school teachers to salary grade level 16 and 17 respectively. I told you, we are at par with Lagos State. The Lagos State has been enjoying this almost about 3 years ago. And each time we get to the meeting, they will be telling us, bragging that we are on level 17. But I told them, this other time we met, beginning of this year, that we are also on level 17. So we praise God for that. Mass promotion of qualified teachers, that is from primary school, from grade level 15. We are now on level 15. It used to be level 14 before. But we have also done one thing, and we are expecting the gracious approval of His Excellency. That is moving from level 15 to level 16. I want to thank State Master Basic Education Board for this, who had initiated the memo to that. And I want to believe that by the time this thing gets to the ESCO, we have our father at the ESCO, who will also give us what? Their support. So, while waiting for the approval of that, we want to thank His Excellency for this. God bless you. The absorption of teachers that were wrongly served by the last administration, we all know that. I don't want to say much of this because of political undertone, but all we know is that some teachers were reabsorbed. Thank you. The appointment of a youth representative into SUBEB and TESCOM boards of management as provided by law. Me, as the state chairman, I'm in the board of SUBEB. If we are going to, and SUBEB has not done anything without our knowledge. If we are going to discipline our teachers, they report, and I've always been the senior advocate of Nigeria for our teachers. My brother is here and testifying. So anytime issue pertaining to teachers, our table, I've always been pleading, even when we know that what we are pleading for is not something that we should do. But at the same time, my big care is to actually, to represent them to some extent. And besides this, whatever they are doing, they are making any policy. They give us the opportunity to contribute. So that when we go out, we say that we do it together. Unlike before, that they will just release a memo and then you will be running letter to see the implementation of the memo. So we are always a part of decision making body at TESCOM, and the same thing at SUBEB. We appreciate government for this. Appointment of 10 permanent secretaries and tutor generals upon creation of additional TESCOM zonal offices. They also have working at our colleagues, like their colleagues, that is the IG. Please also stand up for recognition and let us appreciate you. Thank you. That is the hard work of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State. Provision of our NECO, based pass examination to public secondary school students, the preparation for terminal examinations. I need to shine light on this, and I want to use this opportunity to warn our teachers, especially those of you that used to supervise to our head, that enough is enough. His Excellency did one thing last year through TESCOM. On an annual basis, when we have our head, WAEC used to come out, with, they used to blacklist the name of schools, either for whatever reasons, and they will find them. But students now believe that, upon a huge commitment, to the education sector, should we have a school that we will also be heading and abetting WAEC, exam malpractices and all that. They set up a committee. I was there with Mabasa from the TESCOM. They put up a committee. We were out there, and we said no to exam malpractices in Oyo State. This committee, I want to tell you, through their anchors, what was given, and I want to tell you that last year, and especially this year, no school has ever been called for exam malpractices in Oyo State. We are happy to tell you this. We are happy to tell you that here in Oyo State, especially as far as the WAEC is concerned this year, with our result, no school, no single school has ever been apprehended for exam malpractices. In the district of Oyo State, we have had a time when we had 52 schools. We have had a time when we have 40-something schools, you know, being called for exam malpractices. So we want to appreciate His Excellency for this. An opportunity given to test God to actually work on this. We thank God for the life of His Excellency. Appointment of 10 said that distinguished guests, constant upon this laudable achievement of His Excellency, within the little space of time, the state leadership of the Nigerian Union of Teachers deemed it fit to float a program to name any institute competition and public primary school in Oyo State. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are doing here today is not just a waste of time and energy. To whom much is given, much is expected. At the end of at the end of the circle, we just discovered that if you are receiving notice, you must not be at the receiving end alone. We must not be consumers alone. We also need to sit down and complement the effort of His Excellency. And that is how we are coming up with this program. Here, we are complementing the effort of His Excellency, Executive Governor of Oyo State, the development of education in Oyo State. And it's a way of resuscitating core curricular activities in our schools. That is what we are having today. And we are not limiting it to secondary school alone. Approval has also been given to primary schools right there for the competition of, you know, soccer competition in Oyo State for entire pupils in Oyo State public primary schools as a way of, you know, creating an enabling environment for pupils in their various schools. This we are going to do by the month of November after the successful organization of this quiz competition. And today, the state final competition, which is being held here today, like the MC told you the other time, the first position, we are starting with a token. Right now, the second edition, we are going to jack up whatever we are doing. We are giving 100,000, 75,000, top position 50,000, fourth position 25,000. And I want to tell you, before getting here, we are committed close to almost about 3 million to this program. Let me tell you, printed of, you know, branded exercise books in the name of this quiz competition, school bag that has been given to our children. And apart from this, at each level of the competition, we have been rewarding our teachers and the pupils and the students. Some that have not collected their money will collect it today. That means that if we commit more than 5 million to this program, we know that what we are spending our money for is worthwhile. These aside other consolidated prices, NUT branded school bag and customized higher education programs. Not only that, 8 teachers are equally been selected through the effort of education experts drawn from SUBEB and TESCOM and Ministry of Education, Science and Technology as the best teacher. Well, in things fall apart, to some of us who are ready, there is a phrase there that a lizard that jumps from my iroko tree says if no one praises him, he shall praise himself. We are praising ourselves. Today's edition of What Teachers Day, we have also included awards for our teachers. We need to appreciate ourselves. We need to appreciate ourselves. And I'm telling you today that 8 teachers, you know, drawn from the geopolitical zones of the educational zones of the state, have been picked, have been selected for an award today. And I'm telling you that we didn't do it all alone, so that we will not be accused of, you know, being partial. We wrote to SUBEB, we wrote to TESCOM, we wrote to the Ministry of Education, and they gave us a strategy. This panel sat down and, you know, came out with the name of the awardees of today. And I'm telling you that each awardee is going to take home a sum of 50,000 each to appreciate you. Distinguished, okay, I said each of them shall be rewarded with a sum of 50,000. I think I've said that for their efficiency and education to work. All these are being done to support the best of the state government and the positioning education in the state. Distinguished guests, the UNOS program shall also cover primary school. I said that sporting activities, line-ups for subsector of the state education. The program will start across the state soonest, and teachers shall be saddled with certain responsibilities.